All right, so this is just a quick video showing how I have my mic set up. Basically, as you can see, I have a couple sets of different filters. Basically, these are the current filters I use. These are all the old ones. So just to show how my mic sounds, I'm going to go ahead and quickly disable all of them. Now, this is how my mic sounds without no filters. And if you have your audio up high enough, you can hear that there is some background noise. So we're going to go ahead and get down to more of the important ones. Um, I'll have some of these plugins linked down below in the description of the video. As for the rest, I think there's only two of them on here are actually just part of OBS. So Slick AQ is the equalizer. I'll go ahead and open that up so this way you can see what that looks like. I have mine set up for the way I want it to sound. Basically, if I turn it on, it starts making me sound like this. If you only need the gain, though, you can just OBS actually has a gain filter, so you would just set that and then adjust it. Now, what Nova does is, in case you're wondering, Nova actually helps control some of the sibilance and the sound and the way we talk. So for me, mine's set precisely to the way I want it. I use two filters here, so that solves that problem for me. This next thing I'm not going to even try to attempt to pronounce the name. All this is just a compressor, right? So this way, it keeps audio at an even level. You can see here the settings I'm using. You could probably try sticking with just default settings, but this is a really good compressor setting. So if I click bypass, you can hear how that sounds with it off. And then if I turn it back on, as you can see, there's clearly, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's an audio difference. Um, I'm not going to explain too much what Wider does, but what Wider does is Wider fills in the audio, stereo audio. So if I bring it back down, this is how it sounds. And if I bring it back up, this is how it sounds. But it sounds better probably with the equalizer. So we're not going to worry about that. Expander is similar to noise gate. So how can I explain this? So I have it set to where, because I have a very echoey room and I'm sitting next to an AC, I have the threshold set to 26. You can actually set that all the way down to like 20. But basically, to demonstrate, to give you a rough idea of how the expander works, it's similar to noise gate, but without the weird chop off. Um, so, so to kind of give an idea is like if I tap on my keyboard without speaking, you can hear it, right? And then if I turn it back on, you only hear it when I'm talking. So that makes it real nice, right? And then obviously what the limiter does is, in case like I get overly excited, it won't go past the threshold I set it at. So 16 is good enough. Um, so like if something excites me, it's like, oh, okay, great. I won't blow out the listener's eardrums or something if they're listening with like headphones on, most likely. And then so obviously if I turn it all back on, this is how my mic sounds. For most people though that don't want the sound enhancements and things like that, what you really need to focus on is just the limiter. Limiter, an expander. If you don't really care about sibilance and things like that, you don't have to worry about this plugin. Same thing with Nova. We can go and get rid of the EQ, and the only thing you would need is just gain, if anything, maybe at best. That's it. So basically, just an expander, limiter, and gain. I have my gain set to 6. Um, obviously expander, I have it set to be forgiving of background noise and things like that. So when you go to set the threshold, so mine's set to 26, right there. As you can see, it's picking up everything. So the quick test is keep tapping on your keyboard and keep adjusting the threshold until it stops. Just watch the meters on OBS until it, stops picking up background noise. And see, it's literally stopped picking up background noise. And that's it. That's the trick to setting the expander. But for those of you that want to be precise, you can actually just close it out, delete the number, and then punch it in manually. So I already know automatically minus 26 works for me. And that's pretty much it. I hope find this video useful, and if you do, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe. Thanks.